I made YouTube videos for 6 months and I didn't just struggle with views. I struggled with something way more dangerous. I couldn't turn my content into qualified lead or revenue. And if you're a US based coaches, consultant, or a business owner, there's a very high chance you're dealing with the same thing right now. Spending money on ads, trying to generate leads, but still not having predictable client acquisition system. And even when you post content, it does not convert. So you will be having no inbound pipeline, no booked call, just effort with no ROI. And if that sounds similar, this is going to be hit very close. Quick thing before we go deeper, if you're a US based coaches, consultant, and business owner and you wanted to build a YouTube system that actually generate qualified inbound lead, not just views, so there's a link at the top of the description where you can book a strategic call with me and I will break down what is stopping your content from converting and how to fix it. So now let's get into it. From past 4-5 years, I was building Faces YouTube channel, made over $50,000, generated millions of views, built a system around it, even started building an agency around it. On paper, everything looked like it was working, but behind the scene, it wasn't scalable. Channel got demonetized, some got banned. Revenue wasn't predictable. Then I realized something important. I didn't control the business, so I made a decision. I stopped and I started building a personal brand on YouTube because I wanted to have a predictable revenue, inbound client acquisition, and long-term leverage. That sounds simple, but that's where everything started breaking. When I realized I had no positioning, no defined ICP, no structured content strategy, I just knew I need to make money from YouTube. So I started posting random topic, random messaging was there, no audience alignment, and what happened? I attract wrong audience, and that's what the real problem was. At the time, I thought consistency is a key, so I started posting regularly. But in reality, inconsistent upload, inconsistent messaging, and inconsistent audience. Consistency does not fix poor positioning, it is scale it. If your messaging is off, you are not just training algorithm faster in the wrong direction. Then I realized something far more deeper. I wasn't struggling with views, I was struggling with my audience quality. My goal was to attract US based coaches, consultant, and business owner, the decision maker, people who care about ROI, client acquisition, scalable system. But my content was attracting low intent viewers, people who never going to become my client. So you don't need more views, you need qualified attention. I have been there too, spending money on ads, thinking if I just invest $500-$600, I will get clients, but nothing came back. No ROI. Then I started seeing this pattern everywhere. People are running ads, burning their budget, hiring team with no strategy, posting content with no conversion. Then the belief become, maybe YouTube does not work, or I just need more traffic. More traffic does not fix weaker positioning, it amplifies it. And let me make this very clear, paid ads are not a problem. Paid ads works. In fact, most high-level US-based business owners use them. But the problem is dependency. The moment you stop spending, your pipeline disappear. You will be having no leads, no call, in fact, no revenue. That's not scalable business. That's a dependency. And what I noticed this, the people who scale faster don't choose between ads or organic. They combine both. People like Alec Hormozy build authority through content and then layer with ads on top of it. Now, their ads perform better because trust already exists, authority is established, audience is warmed. Organic content does not replace ad, it improves conversion efficiency, it reduces acquisition cost, and most importantly, it builds predictable inbound demands. And this is exactly what I help build right now, helping US-based coaches, consultants, or business owners, creating a YouTube-driven client acquisition system that not bring only qualified leads but inbound calls, a predictable revenue without relying on ads. If you wanted to help with that, link will be at the top of the description. And here's where I made the biggest mistake. I trained the algorithm incorrectly because I started broad. YouTube started showing my content with a proper wrong audience, and when I tried to fix that later, YouTube still pushed my videos to older audience. So what I get low CTR, low retention, and no traction to my content. The algorithm is not broken, it's trained. And honestly, this phase was literally frustrating. I was not having any traction, no validation, no inbound leads, and I was broke at that time. But I still choose YouTube because I knew if I figured this out, this become the most powerful acquisition channel. Quitting feels productive right now, but it does not, just avoiding the real bottleneck. So what got changed? I stopped creating content for everyone. I started creating content only for US-based coaches, consultant, and business owners. Then everything got changed. My messaging, my positioning, my audience alignment, even my conversion focus. So you don't need more content, you need a better client acquisition system. And actually, I built something for this, a simple calculator that shows how many views you actually need to generate client. So you stop guessing and start focusing on revenue. If you need that, I have a link at the description. But here's a problem. Even fixing all this, my video dropped to 3 views. You wanted to know why? Because once you train the algorithm in a wrong direction, fixing will take time, and most people quit here. YouTube actually picked the next video for you based what have you been watching, and honestly that's the most important video you should watch next, and I see you there.